Hello, welcome to the overview for the Vulgate of Mark with Synoptic Parallels by Dale A. Grote. This text contains the entirety of the Gospel of Mark with parallel passages from the Gospels of Luke and Matthew. You can see here the table of contents, including a preface, a thorough introduction, the 16 chapters, a map, suggestions for further inquiry, and a complete Latin to English glossary. The following slides will go through these features. The introduction contains 7 sections: Mark and his Gospel, which is an overview, the interconnectedness of the first 3 Gospels, which demonstrates how they're related and discusses the definition of the synoptics, a discussion on redaction criticism as used in this book, a discussion of the Vulgate, a discussion of Vulgate and Classical Latin, some notes about the book, and some suggestions for using the book. Each of the 16 chapters of the book contains an overview of the content found therein. This just helps students have context as they're trying to approach the Latin for the first time. The next 2 slides will show you 2 different sections of examples of the text and notes. You'll see that the text appears on the left-hand side. Here we have the beginning, Mark 1, 1 through 8, and this is just a section. The rest of it can be found on the following pages. The Latin is broken up so that you can see the Mark, the Matthew, and the Luke all on the same page, and so that the accompanying vocabulary and notes can be on the facing page, which you'll see here on the right. There's a short introduction to each of these sections as well. So here you see Mark's Gospel begins with the declaration by John the Baptist, a widely honored holy man at that time, that someone even greater than he is will arrive shortly. This was predicted in the Old Testament. Then you see the lines from Mark, followed by the parallel lines from Matthew and the parallel lines from Luke. On the right-hand side, you see the vocabulary for all 3 selections in alphabetical order. So if there is a word in Mark, Matthew, or Luke that we felt needed to be glossed, it can be found in this list. They are not separated out. The historical and grammatical notes are separated out. You can see here that there are 2 notes given, and they are both for Mark. The second example shows you a later passage, a bit longer, fit on the page, and you can see the vocabulary list is much shorter, but there are historical notes here for the Mark, for the Matthew, and for the Luke. At the end of the book, you'll see a map. It's all the sites mentioned in the synoptics. The students can refer to this throughout. There are also 2 additional resources, a suggestions for further inquiry, which lists some books that interested teachers who want more background or interested students who want to do a project could go to, and a complete Latin to English glossary. This is every word, whether it's glossed on the page or not. This means that you can read this book without carrying along an accompanying dictionary. The Vulgate of Mark with Synoptic Parallels is available for purchase on our website, www.bolchazy.com. You can see it here at the bottom of the page. Ebooks are available from a variety of ebook providers, including worldwide availability from Google Play. A full list of ebook availability is viewable on the product page.